You know, the main reason why you need to consider paid ads on Facebook is simply this. As a business, your organic posts are going to be limited or actually throttled back. You know, Facebook is a pay-to-play platform, and if you don't pay to get that content out there, the best you can expect is to reach maybe 5% of your real dedicated page followers. As a self-serve ad platform, Facebook does an okay job at making things pretty easy. You just log in your ads manager and start following along. Choose your objective, name the campaign, set your budget, set your schedule, choose your targets, choose your ads and placements, create your ad, that's the fun part, launch your campaign. Now, as I'm sure you have already found out, there is a little more that's going to go into it. What I'd like to provide you with are several tips and strategies that will help you get more leads, more traffic, and more selling opportunities from your ads. First up, whatever audience you are targeting, you need to speak in their language and try to make it a one-on-one conversation. If you want to be effective, you must write your ad copy as though you are writing to one person and one person alone. This person, your target, is the one you need to persuade. Tip number 2, deploy different ads for different targets. You know, this goes along with the idea of targeting. Your customers turn to you for a variety of reasons. So why would you try to use one ad that's going to blanket everything? Facebook's strength is the ability to target people, so don't treat your ad like a billboard. Tip number 3, make sure your ad copy matches your visual. You know, if the image doesn't match up with the verbiage, you can create a pretty jarring experience for your target. Users might wonder what the ad is actually advertising. They won't pay any attention, and your ad will be wasted. Tip number 4, stay focused with one single call to action. You know, the best Facebook ads have one clear goal. Are you trying to increase awareness? Are you trying to get a lead? Do you want to book an appointment for your service center? No matter what the goal is, your ad should have a clear call to action. Without it, users will see your ad, but they will have no idea what to do. Again, your ad will end up being wasted. Tip number 5, keep it short and lead with value. Now I get it. You're paying for the ad, so it can be tempting to cram in as much information as possible. You have to explain your product after all. However, when it comes to Facebook ads, you need to keep it short and lead with that value proposition first. You must be clear, concise, and really compelling. Which leads me to tip number 6. Use simple language that's really easy to understand. You know, ad copy is not high-end literature. Maybe you were a poet in college, but all that language you want to use is just going to muddle up the message. Your number one priority should be writing an ad that is really easy to understand. For anybody, maybe even a 5th grader, when somebody sees your ad, they should know immediately what it is that you're offering, how it benefits them, and what to do next. And tip number 7, you got to be upfront with all the numbers. You know, we're in the automotive space, and I get it. We want to get to that lowest figure as possible. But people want and need to know how much something's going to cost. You need to resist the urge to strip that price down, only to have to add it all back in once they show up at the dealership. And tip number 8, I'd advise you to get some perspective. You know, you're working to market your dealership every single day, so it can be really tough to step back and make sure that the copy for your ads actually resonates. Take some time to scroll through your own Facebook feed. Take a look at the ads that are being served to you. Which ones make you want to click on them? Which ones do you simply scroll past? It's also a pretty good idea to get some perspective from someone besides yourself. You know, friends and family can be a really big help, especially if they are outside of the dealership, and really especially if they're outside of the marketing community. And finally, tip number 9, you need to test your ad copy. You know, the only way you can improve your ads is if you test them. Facebook makes it pretty easy for you just to spend a little bit of money and try things out. Try running 2 different ads at the same time, each with the same image, but with different copy. See which one resonates the most with your audience. Which version gets the most likes, the most comments, the most conversions, the most link clicks. In the end, the only way you can ensure that your copywriting works is through experience and testing. So there you have it. Quick overview on the best practices for ads and 9 tips to get you the best returns from your marketing effort.